Attack on Mika!
I'll be honest. I was the worst husband ever. My wife was diagnosed with terminal cancer. She was given a life expectancy sentence 6 months ago. She only told me about it 3 months ago, though. After getting everything prepared for after her death, she told me about her cancer. It was so sudden. I was shocked and scolded her for not telling me earlier. But she just smiled back as usual. It was the exact same smile that she always gave me. I was never there for my family. I was a bad husband and bad father. I had 2 daughters at home, but I was always at work.
Daddy, are you working today again?
That's right. Daddy's working hard for us, okay?
But we haven't gone anywhere in so long.
Okay, let's all take a walk today then.
No, that's boring. I want to go to Disneyland. Yeah, I want to go to the aquarium.
I'm sorry, Mommy can't drive. What about a park nearby?
No way. I want to go to the aquarium.
I'm going to work.
Okay, honey, take care.
Mommy, Disneyland. No, aquarium.
I barely took part in raising our children. My wife pretty much raised them single-handedly. I was an idiot. I thought that was normal and for the best. I thought it was way more important for my family that I get promoted at work. I really believed that. Good morning, Director.
You're working on the weekend again?
Yes, sir. I thought I should prepare the documents for the conference on Monday.
You never cease to impress me. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
But don't overdo it, alright? You have a family, don't you?
Yeah. But we're fine. My wife never complains. But anyways, I'd like to run something by you regarding the deal from the other day. Yeah, my wife never complained. Even when I was away from home for many days because of business trips and client dinners, she didn't say a word to me. And when I came home, she would always greet me with a smile. Now all I see in the back of my mind is that slightly sad smile that she would give to me.
Good night, Mom. Good night.
Good night.
I'm home.
Oh. Hi, honey. Are you hungry?
I already ate. I'm going to bed.
Can we talk, honey?
Let's talk tomorrow. I'm exhausted. I thought that things would go on like this forever. I thought that she would be here forever. But that moment that my wife didn't smile at me for the first time, our lives changed. 180 degrees.
Honey.
Huh?
We need to talk.
What is it? Is it important?
Yes.
Huh? There's something off about her.
The thing is, I have cancer.
Uh-huh. Wait, what?
I don't think I have much longer to live.
Huh? What are you talking about? My wife was always on top of things. She only told me about the cancer after everything was put into place. She had already organized the hospital that she would be staying at, and all of the paperwork and other processes that would need to be taken care of after she was gone. I just sat there, completely at a loss for words. I've never felt more powerless in my life. Once she was hospitalized, our life at home changed drastically. But it seems like my wife had taught our daughters most of the housework already. I was surprised when I saw my middle school daughters making their mother's dishes. It was all planned out by my wife. We have to make sure that if any one of us is gone, we can all still get by. When my daughters told me how she used to say that all the time, I finally realized how reliant I had been on her. After that, I stopped working pointless overtime, and I used up all of my paid holidays to visit her. She would always greet me with a smile, but honestly, it was also painful watching her get thinner and thinner by the day. And from a certain point, I noticed that she was always writing something. What are you writing?
Letters to our daughters.
Oh, okay. But you're always writing.
Yeah, I'm writing them letters until they become adults.
Until they're all grown up?
Yes, I have something I need to ask of you, honey. Can you give them these letters every year on Christmas? These are my Christmas gifts to my daughters.
Oh, it's almost Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'll be able to be with you all for this Christmas, but I don't think I'll make it to next year.
Hey,
It's okay. That's the truth. I've accepted my fate. So, do that for me, okay, Santa Claus?
that smile on her face after saying that was pure and from the heart. It was a beautiful smile, like she had gotten everything off her chest. From that day on, every time I visited the hospital, my wife was writing letters to our 17-year-old daughters, 18-year-old daughters, 19, 20, Christmas presents from them for every year that they got older. She used every last ounce of strength in her body to move her weak fingers to create her heart-filled presents. I'm not sure how I felt. It was a mix of pain, sorrow, and loneliness. Winter came along. My wife wasn't able to join us for Christmas that year. She moved on. I remembered her smile when she told me that she thought she would be able to join us for Christmas this year, but I was powerless to grant her wish. If only I'd been there to listen to her more. If only I was at home more often to spend time with my family. If only I was able to notice the slight changes in my wife earlier. Maybe, just maybe, she would have been smiling with us this Christmas. Maybe she would have been able to hand our daughters those letters herself. I'm such a horrible husband. All I could do is cry. But I promise to fulfill your last wish. I promise.
I have something I need to ask of you, honey. Can you give them these letters every year on Christmas? These are my Christmas gifts to my daughters. So, do that for me, okay, Santa Claus?
Spring came and went. Summer passed, and fall ended. A year passed since my wife left us, and Christmas came. I opened up the box where I kept all the letters that my wife left for the first time. It smells like her. No, don't cry. It's Christmas today. Okay, this year's letters... These? She wrote all of these with everything she had left. Huh? 3 envelopes? I couldn't believe my eyes. This is... There in my hands were 2 letters to my daughters and 1 more. For me. The letters from my daughters were pretty thick, but my envelope was probably twice as heavy.
Dear honey, is it cold this Christmas? Are you using the heater? Our daughters know where we store our winter clothes, so ask them if you need any help, okay? And that hot water bottle that you've used since we got married is under the kitchen sink. I thought that would be the best place for it. I used to resew the cover every couple of years, but I won't be able to anymore, so I taught our daughters how to do it. Make sure you learn how to do it too before they get married and leave you. It's the first Christmas since I left you. Are the kids doing okay? If their spirits are down, tell them to cheer up and smile for me. Tell them that I'll always be by their side, and I love their smiles. You tell them for me. Please. I'm sure you're busy and it might be tough, but please, give them their letters next year too.
No matter how much I regret my past, no matter how much I cry, she's not coming back. I understood that in my head, but I couldn't stop the tears from coming out. I wept hard. I wept so hard that my daughters got concerned and comforted me. Yeah, I'm a terrible husband, but I have to change. I have to keep the promise I made with my wife. I have to continue to be Santa Claus. Many years later, my daughters have found wonderful partners and left the house and have families of their own now. But I continue to be Santa Claus. I feel a little bad for their husbands that I intrude on them every year, but my job as Santa Claus hasn't finished yet, so I hope they forgive me.
Thanks, Santa.
Yep, but your mother. She was so diligent, eh? There's still more for next year. She must have tried really hard.
Yeah, that's so like her.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Dad.
Huh?
I've decided to write a letter for Christmas every year, too. For my husband and children. I want to be a loving mother, just like our mom was to us.
I see. But you're pretty lazy, unlike your mom. You're probably gonna get bored after a couple years, don't you think?
Shut up! I can do this. I'm Mom's daughter after all.
Okay, good luck. So this is how she lives on with us. What a wonderful mother and wonderful wife she is. When I see her on the other side, I'm going to thank her with all my heart and give her the biggest hug and praise her for everything she did for us.